Hours after weakening to a tropical depression, Hurricane Ian is shaping up to be the largest natural disaster in Florida's history. It regained strength on Thursday after emerging over the Atlantic Ocean. The National Hurricane Center has now predicted that Hurricane Ian will make a second landfall in South Carolina as a Category 1 storm today. Hurricane Ian, which struck Florida with sustained winds of 150 miles per hour, has left a trail of destruction, with thousands of Floridans trapped after the hurricane destroyed their homes, businesses, and left millions in the dark as well. According to reports, more than 2.6 million Florida homes and businesses have no electricity. Now, visuals on your screens right now show the extent of the damage caused by the hurricane. Aerial photos from Fort Myers area, which is a few miles away from where Ian struck, shows homes ripped from their slabs, deposited in a jumble among shredded wreckage. Apart from this, businesses near the beach were completely razed, leaving just twisted debris. Meanwhile, speaking at the headquarters of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, U.S. President Joe Biden said that Ian could be the deadliest hurricane in Florida's history, further adding that there are early reports of substantial loss of life due to the hurricane as well.
It made landfall yesterday, and it is still moving across the state today. This could be the deadliest hurricane in Florida's history. The numbers are still unclear, but we're hearing early reports of what may be substantial loss of life.
According to reports, at least one man was confirmed dead in Florida, while two others were reportedly killed in Cuba after the hurricane struck the island.
The impacts of this storm are historic, and the damage that was done has been historic, and this is just off initial assessments. There's going to be a lot more assessing that goes on in the days ahead, but I think we've never seen a flood event like this. We've never seen storm surge of this magnitude, and it hit an area where there's a lot of people in a lot of those low-lying areas, and it's going to end up doing extensive damage to a lot of people's homes. So there's going to be a lot of work to do.
Now, for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Let's listen in.
This could be the deadliest flood in Florida's history, said U.S. President Joe Biden of Ian on Thursday, adding, quote, "The numbers are still unclear, but we're hearing early reports of what may be a substantial loss of life. Survey crews' photos and videos show collapsed buildings, flooding, and also down power lines, impassable roads. Even a bridge connecting two islands to Florida's mainland was seen submerged and washed away by water and the storm on Thursday, cutting off access completely. More than 2.6 million electric customers were without power as of Thursday, and also some drinking water systems had broken down completely or had boil alerts on them. Meanwhile, hurricane warnings are now set for South Carolina, and tropical storm warnings from Jupiter, Florida, all the way to the east coast of North Carolina have been reported as well. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.